Hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Asi Darling. Thank you guys so much for clicking once again. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And to all my OGs, you know what to do. Comment down below, let me know, gang. Now, this is such a sad one. Shout out to Nigerians in Canada, also Toronto Sun, because they are carrying a story of a particular international student that that faces 14 years in prison. From Nigerians in Canada page, you can see that over 12 has been raised for Ontario store clerk facing 14 years in prison for hitting a robber with a bat. International student and Circle K clerk face 14 years in prison after self-defense during robbery. Tejesh Kalia, an international student from India, is currently facing up to 14 years in prison for aggravated assault charges after defending himself from a homeless man carrying a baseball bat during an attempted robbery. While working as a clerk at Circle K convenience store in Peterborough, according to the reports by Toronto Sun, a man entered the store demanding money while carrying a baseball bat, in which a struggle ensued between the store clerk and the suspect. Kalia was reportedly hit in the back of his head and spine by the suspect with the bat, but when the suspect tried to flee the store, Kalia pulled the bat from him and hit him twice. Kalia told the police that he was threatened to be stabbed during the incident, and the suspect was sentenced to 18 months in jail on a guilty plea to the robbery, which was then reduced to 14 months. The victim, on the other hand, is getting 14 years. What are your thoughts on this? Now, this is so tragic because in Canada, self-defense is a crime. As crazy as it sounds, self-defense here is a crime. I've been saying this thing. There are not many things that are designed to shock a Nigerian, but this particular, living in this place will gaslight the hell out of you. Sometimes, and there are some things I will read, it's almost like, am I the only person that is seeing that this thing is madness? Like, you can imagine when a police chief is telling you to drop your key at the front door. Because he knows that if they come in and you are struggling, they can charge you, the person that they are coming to rob, with aggravated assault. Is that not madness? Let me know your thoughts. So let's read from the page. They said, recently they said the actual video of the robbery thing has been brought to light. I'm going to be attaching it. And they said he might be able to exonerate the clerk. That's coming from his lawyer's side. Let's read the Wilmington. The video of the violent Peterborough robbery should exonerate store clerk. While the crook has been sentenced to 18 months in jail, the victim of the violent crime faces up to 14 years behind bars. This is the guy's picture. He's a student.
Kalia, just 22 years old, from India. And up until January 5th, he worked over at this store over my shoulder here, the Circle K in Peterborough, Ontario. He's working the overnight shift to help pay his rent because he's an international student going to Sir Sandford Fleming. And what happens? A man comes in with a balaclava, with sunglasses, a hat, and video shows he was hiding a baseball bat. That bat came out.
So I felt like fear for my safety, and whatever I did, that was just a self-defense to save my life first, and I feel bad for that.
However, Peterborough police decided to charge Kalia with aggravated assault. He's still before the courts.
We know that Tej was the victim of an assault because the person who assaulted him has gone to jail. This is not how it's supposed to be in Canada, or anywhere for that matter, but we can help to do something about that here, and we're going to.
Now, here in Peterborough on this snowy day, the original attacker, Jonathan Handel, was in court, where he pled guilty to robbery and other charges and was sentenced to 14 months in the Lindsay jail. Even through all of this, this kid that came from India, who's on house arrest, who can't work, who has to do his schooling online, still has a love for Peterborough.
When I came in Canada, I got a lot of connections here. The Peterborough was my first city, as I mentioned, and I love Peterborough. No matter what happened to me, but I still love Peterborough. The citizens here, the community here helped me a lot.
This whole story is a sordid mess. It's not something you want to see happen, where the guy that's attacked is actually charged with defending himself. But it will be tested in court, and as the lawyer said here, he has confidence that the people of Peterborough will get this one right.
But I'm confident that at the preliminary hearing, when the video is showed publicly. And at a jury trial, 12 people are going to see this video, and they're going to see that what the police are telling them happened did not happen.
Innocent until proven guilty. Well, here in Peterborough, that should apply. But the chief of police in this case took an unusual step by going to the public and telling them that, you know, the video backs up the reason to charge this young man, Kalia, with aggravated assault. Now, you've had a chance yourself to look at the video, and you can make your own decision, as a jury will have the opportunity to do. As a citizen and as a Canadian, I look at this video and I see a guy trying to defend himself. He didn't know what was going to happen. He told me that he was threatened with a knife, and he'd just been hit 3 times with a bat. I think if we're ever going to give anybody a break, like they did to the other guy by giving him 14 months, it should be this kid who came to Canada with a dream and ended up living a nightmare. With Ernest DeRosic, here in Peterborough, Joe Warmington, Toronto Sun.
Only in Canada can a robber who hit a store clerk with a baseball bat get 14 months in provincial jail after 4 months of pre-sentence custody, while the guy he reportedly struck remains before the court facing up to 14 years in federal prison. But after pleading guilty to robbery in Peterborough court on Thursday, homeless fentanyl addict Jonathan Hando, 37, could see freedom before the Circle K clerk he robbed and attacked goes to trial. This is crazy. Like the person that attacked him, or the robber, could see freedom even before they send the actual victim to trial. He said when Tejed Kalia struck a robber with the same baseball bat he was hit with, the 22-year-old international student from India did what anybody in a life and death situation would do. I saw it as me defending myself, Kalia told Toronto Sun on Thursday. I was afraid for my life. He didn't think he would end up charged along with the original attacker who had hit him with the baseball bat in a robbery attempt. You can see the picture there and from everything that went on. He said now the security video obtained by the Sun offers the first glimpse into exactly what happened in the Circle K store in downtown Peterborough on January 5th. The footage will now open a new debate on whether this is self-defense as the clerk sees it, or vigilante justice as Peterborough police see it. Oh, the police is seeing this thing as vigilante justice. Like, oh my God. In a social media post in January, Chief of Police Stewart Betts encouraged people to stop and think about the things before determining what you think has happened or that an injustice has taken place, because I am quite confident that not one person who has made a comment about this case has seen the video or has access to the actual fact. What is this? When I tell you that this place will make you almost run mad. Okay, so he goes on to say now the video is out and he offers context. In just under 1 minute, it shows an interaction between a homeless man with severe drug issues and a young man who is in Canada attending Stanford Fleming College. The video shows the 2:30 a.m. incident began with the bandit wearing black balaclavas, sunglasses and gloves, entering the store with a baseball bat concealed in a blue bag. Once at the counter, the video shows him taking the bat out of the bag and using it to repeatedly strike Kalia in the back of the head. From there, a struggle over control of this bat ensued. Kalia and another unknown customer in the store and Hando appeared to all be tangled in a physical scrum before ending up outside. So this particular picture shows the attacker. This is the guy when he was leaving the police vehicle. He said at one point, Kalia is gaining control of the bat as Hando starts to run. But the clerk takes 5 fast steps towards the robber and strikes him at the back of the head. Kalia then takes a second swing after Hando hits the ground. Kalia's first move after that is to take out his phone and call 911 as he knelt down and held Hando's head, nursing his wounds. The video version differs slightly from how it was described in January 9th press release from Peterborough Police, who wrote, a man came into the store demanding money and brandishing a baseball bat. A struggle ensued and the clerk was struck with the bat before grabbing the bat away from the suspect. The suspect then fled the store and the clerk followed the suspect out of the store and struck him several times with the baseball bat on the sidewalk. That's what they said initially. So now this particular video is showing what exactly happened. He wasn't struck several, he was struck twice. And the video shows Hando actually did not freely flee the store, but was in fact still carrying the bat while embroiled in a wrestling match with Kalia and the unidentified customer that spilled out onto the street. Kalia did not follow Hando out of the store, but was involved in a struggle with him, trying to gain control of the bats that he had been hit with 3 times. The video shows Kalia didn't retrieve the bat until they were outside, and once gaining control in less than 2 seconds, moved about 5 steps before lunging towards Hando, who was reaching for his pockets. Seconds after Kalia claimed he said he would stab me. Sources say Hando was found with a knife on his person, but Crown Attorney Amanda Koch would not confirm or deny if the knife was recovered. The Sun reached out to Petersburg police regarding the video on Thursday, but they would not comment now that the case is before the courts. In a victim impact statement read into the courts Thursday by a friend, Kalia said the baseball bat shots put him in panic mood, and in that moment has since left him grappling with physical and emotional stress. I fell victim to a brutal robbery in which the assailant, wielding a baseball bat, viciously struck me 3 times, twice at the back of my head and once on my spine. He was treated in the hospital but has since undergone 2 surgeries. Meanwhile, Hando was flown to hospital in Toronto, where he was induced into coma as part of his recovery. That's the robber was flown to Toronto. Oh my God, which has resulted in him losing his sense of taste and smell and left him with scars at the back of his head, something he showed Justice Jennifer from the prisoner box counter. Video shows him taking the bath. Kalia, as a person of Hindu faith who is religious, said, "I do not feel good about Hando getting jail time, and I've been praying for him since this happened." He said he was only reacting to the position he was in. His lawyer, Jeffrey Ayotte, sorry guys, stay with me, this story is long, we need to read all before we judge. His lawyer, Jeffrey Ayotte, said, "For whatever reason, the video has been misdescribed by the Petersburg police, but I'm confident that the preliminary hearing, when the video will be shown publicly and at the jury trial, 12 people are going to see this video, and they are going to see that they are going to see what the police are telling them did not happen. We are fairly confident that the jury is going to find, after seeing the video and hearing what Tej has to say, that he acted in self-defense. There's got to be some understanding from the system for that. It seems only fitting, since such a minor punishment was meted to the person who caused this whole thing, that the province withdraw the charges against Kalia and let him go on with his life." Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Everybody knows that as a robber, there's consequence. When you carry a weapon to go and attack people, there's consequence. But in this country, robbers know that there's no consequence. That the only consequence they face is if when you call the police, and they know that they will get away with 18 months community service or jail time. Because they are coming out, they know that self-defense is a crime. So the real victim is the one that is paying tax, that refuses to do bad things. Yes. If you judge well. Because what will make somebody have the effrontery to attack? I'm telling you, some people, they use even table knife to collect Range Rover. Because they know you cannot beat them. If you beat them, now police will charge you to court. Look at most of the incidents, carjacking incidents. Very few are with gun. Some with penknife, some with stick, some with weird things. And teenagers are holding this country hostage. Because of this, I don't know who made that lame law. And now the police is saying it's vigilante justice. What's the meaning of that? There's such a thing as adrenaline, and the lawyers and whoever is going to be running this case should bring all the medical experts. When your life is threatened, you have no idea the kind of things that will rush and enter you. There are people that jump in. There was one video I was watching. A car was coming towards a mother that was pushing her pram. She jumped in front to help her baby. At that height, even when all her body was mangled, she dived over her child. Because that's the gosh. That's when you're facing life and death. This one no day for hold on, no thief. Before you choke me, let me be calling 911. Let me pray that they pick. Let me pray that they have fuel. And let me pray. Come on, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. For me, the most painful thing is how they have messed these guys' papers up. I highly doubt. Hopefully, they dismiss the case, but still, I don't think he can get PR. Or if, because he was still an international student when this thing happened. So I really don't think he can get PR. For me, if they release him, if I'm him, I'm leaving this place. I'm leaving immediately. He has done the video where I showed you guys. He was talking about how he still likes Peter's bro and all of that. He has more faith than I do because this is just crazy. Luckily, he attended his classes online, but I think they put him on house arrest. He cannot walk. He cannot do this. Maybe they seized his passports. And he has still been on trial. Why this case has not even proceeded to get a definite end, I really don't know. And people are saying that the guy that did the robbery will soon finish his time and will face freedom, even before him. He has not gone to trial yet. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. See, this is so sad. This is so sad because most times, the videos I've been doing recently, I've been showing people, things have been happening abroad, these are like cases of insecurity, and many people will be like, if it's me, don't worry, I'll find a way to fight, I'll find a way to do this. Let me just be telling you people, self-defense is a crime in Canada. If thief come and he attack you, you have to call police. Don't beat him, don't touch him. Those people are government children. Government children, don't beat them. If you beat them now and he injures, like this were a thief, said that he has a wound at the back of his head, I'm sorry. The consequence of crime is what again? You're supposed to injure. You went to steal. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This is so sad and pathetic. I really pray that more eyes and more voices will rally behind this guy. And I wish the lawyers and whoever the team is going to trial all the best, because this would the way this case turns out will cause a change in this country. If this guy is charged to court and probably charged that 14 years or whatever, in fact, if he faces any form of jail time for defending himself in the face of death, that is going to open up new levels of discussion. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As usual, I remain your girl, Asidalin. As we follow this case, it is still a developing case. It's before the court. As shocking as it is, most times I bring you guys videos talking about the realities of life here. I can do all the good sides, yes, but I also feel like being realistic and telling you people when things are amiss is also a way to let you be prepared, before you come. For those of you that say, before they will steal my car, I will bring knife, I will punch their eye. If you do that, share your hearing. Self-defense is a crime. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I remain your girl, Asidalin. Please check out my other videos and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.
When you see me dance, so I